Day28 사내공지 Routine maintenance Pause Attempt Realize Power outage Disconnect Distracting Patience Intention Coordinator Warrant Urge Impending Assignment In effect Telecommute Stipulate Adopt Revised policy Streamline Switch Enhancement Familiarize Dress code Provided that Seamless Logistical Prove Refurbishment Pilot test Beginning on Pay stop Content Unanimous Council Municipal Voice Advocate Structure Complex Restoration Infrastructure Unoccupied Congested Divert Feasibility Up and running Operational Reopening Transformation In time for Festivity Founder Operator Distributor Provider Capital Commerce Export Portion Customer base Strategic Joint Profit margin Reap Strengthen formula, formula, reportedly, reportedly, spokesperson, spokesperson, step down, step down, critic, 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 characteristic, characteristic, portray, portray, acclaimed, 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 date, date, rotate, rotate, award-winning, award-winning, scene, praise, praise, emerging, emerging, adapt, adapt, playwright, playwright, run, publication, publication, entitle, entitle, literature, literature, accept, unveil, unveil. 토익 만점 완성. upcoming event, upcoming event, tear down, tear down, company policy, company policy, attendance record, operating fund, operating fund, brief summary, brief summary, sold out, sold out, on duty, on duty, fall behind, fall behind, take effect, take effect, withdraw the proposal, withdraw the proposal, startup company, startup company, be credited with, be credited with, be bound to, be bound to, motivate, motivate, meet the customer demand, meet the customer demand, extend the service, extend the service, in pages, in pages, a wealth of information, a wealth of information, winning entry, winning entry, rain date, rain date, mark or change, mark or change, rebel up, rebel up, quarterly report, quarterly report, job cutback, job cutback, on-site inspection, on-site inspection, overtime allowance, overtime allowance, temporary security badge, deliberate planning, deliberate planning, financial grant, financial grant, generate more revenue, generate more revenue, smooth transition, business strategy, lucrative business, lucrative, lucrative business, attribute one's success to, attribute one's success to, good judgment, good judgment, file for bankruptcy, coincide with, coincide with, fully functional, fully functional, periodical, periodical, online archive, online archive, permanent exhibit, permanent exhibit, original submission, original submission, conform to the guideline, conform to the guideline, cast a ballot, cast a ballot. Financial setback, adverse effect, adverse effect. Accrue, accrue. Pioneer, pioneer. Company's ailing purchase, company's ailing purchase. Day29, 광고. Branding, branding. Solid, solid. Compact, compact. Apparel, apparel. Portable, portable. Avid, avid. Promotional, promotional. Synthetic, synthetic. Trend, trend. Unclutter, unclutter, unclutter. State of the art, state of the art. Stain, stain. Single, single. Debut, debut. Flat rate, flat rate. Be outfitted with, be outfitted with. Culinary, taste, taste. Container, container. Modest, modest. High profile, high profile. Restriction, restriction. Casual fare, casual fare. Practical, practical. Plate, plate. Fundraiser, fundraiser. Achieve one's goal, achieve one's goal. Seasoned, seasoned. Hands-on, hands-on. Flexibility, flexibility. Pricey, pricey. Cost-effective, cost-effective. Popularity, popularity. Novice, novice. In-house, in-house. Residential, residential. Take on, take on. Qualification, qualification. Possess, possess. Commensurate, commensurate. Benefits, benefit. Interpersonal skill, interpersonal skill. Desirable, desirable. Compensation package, compensation package. Urban, lease, lease. Utilities, utilities. Insulation, insulation. Adjoining, adjoining. Boast, boast. Luxurious, luxurious. Responsibility include, responsibility include. Exterior, exterior. Magnificent. Family owned, family owned. On premises, on premises. Be subject to, be subject to. Perk, perk. Earn, earn, earn. Up to date, up to date. Occupancy schedule. Lodging arrangement, lodging arrangement. Leisure, leisure. Scenic, scenic. Heritage, heritage, excursion, excursion, spectacular, spectacular, on board, on board, panoramic, panoramic, round trip, round trip. 토익 만점 완성. Local ingredient, local ingredient. Individually packaged, individually packaged. One serving, one serving. Signature dish, signature dish. Year round, year round, year round. Membership benefit, membership benefit. Special deal, special deal. Standard rate, standard rate. Markdown, markdown. Clearance sale, clearance sale. Giveaway, giveaway. Competitively priced, competitively priced. Put an ad, put an ad. A show of gratitude, gratitude. Promotional code, promotional code. Job posting, job posting. On the job experience, on the job experience. Salary expectation, salary expectation. Pride oneself on, pride oneself on. Furnished unit, furnished unit. Landlord, landlord. Prime location, prime location. Within walking distance, within walking distance. Commercial district, commercial district. Peak season, peak season. Compatibility, capitalize, capitalize. Staple food, spice, spice. Charity ball, charity ball. Scale back, scale back. High end, high end. A lot, a lot, a lot. Retail price, retail price. Upfront, upfront. Active status, active status. Associate level membership, associate level membership. Placement or agency. Credential, credential. Plex time, plex time. Classified ad, classified ad. Brokerage, brokerage. Down payment, down payment. Inhabitant, inhabitant. Property values, property values. Rural communities, rural communities. Groundbreaking ceremony. Inaugural issue. Voyage, voyage, voyage. Currency exchange rates. Day 13. Testimonial. Comment, comment, comment. Poll, poll. Electronic poem, electronic poem. Rank, rank. Compelling, compelling. Drawing, drawing. Out of place, out of place. Misreading, misreading. associate, associate, deduct, deduct, reduction, reduction, itemized, itemized, tracking system, tracking system, appear, appear, scale, scale, aid, aid, hazard, hazard, upon request, upon request, attend to, attend to, ventilation, ventilation, shrink, mishandle, mishandle, accessibility, accessibility, operation, operation, energy efficient, energy efficient, wildlife, wildlife, nature reserve, nature reserve, waste, landfill, wilderness, wilderness, flammable, flammable, environmentally friendly, advocacy, advocacy, sightseeing, sightseeing, travel agent, travel agent, airfare, airfare, carry on, carry on, passenger, passenger, boarding pass, boarding pass, advance reservation, baggage claim, baggage claim, stunning, stunning, dining establishment, unwind, unwind, seasonality, seasonality, self-guided, self-guided, hustle and bustle, hustle and bustle, iconic, iconic, fire, 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 inaccessible, inaccessible, impede, impede, preview, preview, autograph, autograph, composure, composure, string, string, costume, costume, be entitled to, be entitled to, intermission, intermission, troop, troop, virtual, virtual, atrium, atrium, an array of, choir, exhibition, exhibition, venue, cordially, cordially, celebrity, celebrity, non-profit, non-profit, showcase, showcase, unit price, item description, item description, drop of date, fix the problem, call for assistance, existing facilities, prompt attention to, workplace condition, on track, on track, estimated date, solar energy, water saving, urban development, climate change, domestic plight, stopover, overhead compartment, frequent flyer, tourist attraction, must see, ruins, in recondition of, seating plan, conclusion, parking attendant, monetary donation, pros and cons, breakage, collapse, wear and tear, specifics, adaptability, emission, extinction, scarcity, purify, devastate, energy conservation, natural habitat, depletion, criteria, endangered species, contamination, pollutant, fossil fuel, sojourn, censorship, tactics, premiere, sequel to,